Welcome everyone, this is Todd. Today I will be casting the sc2.tv sc2tv.ru HoTS from Showmatch. Oh wow, why do I see his character? You see, I see the number, okay. Anyway guys, we have a PvZ with Abver versus Dimaga starting just now, and this is going to be a best of 9 starting on Akinon Waste. Really nice from sc2tv.ru to organize this, and this is their first HoTS from Showmatch, but I'm sure they will have a lot more since this is called the King of the Hill. They asked me to cast very nicely. Please let me know in the chat if the sound levels are okay. I hadn't casted in a while, I've been traveling a lot, and some of the settings might be a little bit off. Yeah, I should be posting the VODs of all of those games on my YouTube later on. And we're gonna have Dimaga starting in the top left hand corner as the green Zerg. His opponent Abver, I guess he recently switched race because he used to be Zerg. He's going to be starting as the purple Protoss in the bottom right hand corner here, and it looks like we might have a gate opener at 13 here, which I really like on this map because you have this super wide ramp to cover, and then you have these rocks. So even if you see Zerg open for a gas build and you think he might all-in you, you're gonna focus on defending this part with like a lot of buildings and cannons and everything. But then what if he just breaks these rocks with a couple of roaches and go up your main? This is just a really tough situation. That's why I think on this map I'm a big fan of the gates play, just like Abver is going for here, and I'm pretty sure he thinks the same as me. Dimaga, he went for the pull first, followed by Hatchery here. Abver, since he did not scout, he's actually going for quick 2 assimilators, which I really like as well in HoTS Swarm. He's playing pretty much like I would on this map. I like 2 gases pretty early on against Zerg, as well as in the other matchups, just because you're gonna need to get that mothership core out as soon as possible. You're gonna need sentries, and then you can start taking to anything you want. The new Protoss units, they come out from the Stargate, so we might see Stargate play, although on this map I don't think it's the greatest. And Abver is going for at least a Zealot in the start of the game here. He has not scouted anything so far. He's gonna add his 3rd pylon at 22 or 23, that's the number where usually you get your 3rd pylon. And okay, no sentry just yet. Okay, he's gonna go for a Stalker as 2nd. I think he wants to catch that Overlord if he can. I've been in this situation before, and I did not catch the Overlord because my opponents figured out I was not going for Forge Expand. We're gonna see in the second here if Dimaga actually flies in there. We have the Stargate thrown down in the back of the base of Abver here. This is going to be very hard to spot for Dimaga. Dimaga, he hasn't taken gas yet, and I'm a bit surprised by this because against a gate opener, you really need to throw down your gas as soon as possible and start getting speed pretty early on. But oh, this is going to be close. I think Abver should be able to get this. Oh no, oh, he came back. If he had just gone down all the way here, oh, he might actually get it. And he does get it. So a bit of a screw up here in the start by Dimaga, but not too major. He saw he was going to lose the Overlords. He made a couple in advance. You see these 2. Came out on time, so he's not going to be supply blocked. And but he's actually not taking a gas yet, even though he knows he's facing on 1 base. A lot of the time you're gonna need speed here, but Dimaga, he's not afraid. And you can actually make spores without evolution chambers now, so I guess since there is more chance we might see DTs because of the price. Oh wow, nice. You saw that Zergling flew away. Yeah, so I was saying DTs can come in much quicker, or at least the Dark Shrine is cheaper now, so because of that Protoss can make it a little bit more earlier than before. And Dimaga, he can defend against DTs very easily because Spore does not require an evolution chamber anymore. He does not have to use 1 drone to make an evolution chamber, and he's gonna have 1 drone more mining at the minerals. And Abver is like, he's already gotten 2 oracles. He's even starting a 3rd one. He's only on 1 gate. He's gonna throw down his 2nd Nexus here. He's walled off here with 2 Stalkers and 1 mothership core. He's gonna start walling in all the way this entire ramp. And Dimaga has been droning quite heavily, I have to say. 37 drones to 25 probes here. In the meantime, he's added on only one Spore Crawler. I think he's expecting DTs here, but at least he's made a couple Queens in advance. But those Oracles, they might do some damage here. They're gonna have to dodge these Queens. Oh my god, this Oracle took so much damage. And I don't think that's gonna be possible, yes. That one died instantly. And a third Oracle was made here by Abver. I would really like to see at least one Phoenix after that to be able to kill a couple Overlords. I think one Overlord flew in there and died earlier. So Dimaga doing a pretty good job of scouting. He now knows. Yeah, he's able to know that there is an Oracle opening from his opponent, so he should be able to defend quite easily here. He's not even making a Spore in his main, which surprises me, because it's supposed to be much harder than just 2 Queens to be able to hold against a couple Oracles. He already saw 2. If you see 2, you have to be able to kind of guess there's going to be a third. It's like Void Race a lot of the time. When there is 2, there's 3. Oh, and nice job here by Abver being able to get a cancel on this hatchery. Most likely Dimaga is going to come to defend with his Queens. And I think he's going to have to cancel. Oh, this is going to be so close. Pull back. This escapes with 7 HP. Not much energy left on this one. Oh, he actually went for a 4th Oracle here. And I have to say, Abver, he invested very heavily into those Oracles here. He was able to get a cancel on this one base, but I mean, he spent so much gas on it that his tech is going to be really, really slowed down behind this. He's going for at least 1 Phoenix behind that. It's always good to make at least 1 Phoenix when you place target like this to be able to spot what exactly the Zerg wants to play with. Is it a Hydralisk Den? Is it a Spire? In this case, it's going to be a double Spire. Why not? I mean, Dimaga, he's going to have a great economy this game, although his gas is not going to be very, very good, his gas economy, since he's been on 2 bases for very long. Oh, he's actually got a lot of Zerglings. They're going to go for a run by here. Oh, and Abver not looking here. He has to use Purify. He's still not looking. He was looking at his air units. He should have been walled off completely here. This should never have happened, and disastrous losses for Abver here. Oh, but those Oracles are going to have to take some kind of revenge here. Abver, I'm surprised he's not going for the Spire, so it looks like he wants to go for one of the hatcheries, but he ends up going for both. So I don't think he's going to have enough energy to get either of those. So he's going to be pulling back for now. Dimaga in a second, he's going to start making Mutas and Corruptors maybe. And as a reaction, we have Abver going for the Fleet Beacon. I really like this. Even on 1 Stargate, you can get Phoenixes out very, very quickly. And you just need to get the upgrade for the range. And this is going to do very good against Mutas. Mutas, though, very strong in Heart of the Swarm. I can understand Dimaga trying to go for those, but definitely not one of the better maps to go for Mutas, I feel. Unless you can really surprise your opponent, but since Abver opens Stargate, there is almost never going to be a real surprise here. And Abver has been, yeah, he's been probing up quite well here. He's been making a lot of walkers. He's up to 50. He's actually ahead on walkers, so that's pretty good for him, I have to say. He's gonna poke one more time here with those Oracles. He has to be very careful. Some of those are very low hit points. He's gonna get, oh, he almost gets the Queen, but nice transfuse. He's actually just gonna, what is he doing? Oh, he's trying to get some drones. He knows that those Oracles are going to be very useless soon, especially since the Spires are finished. Dimaga is gonna start making air units, and he can kill those Oracles very easily from there. So Abver choosing to basically suicide his Oracles before they become completely useless. He's going for a Twilight Council behind this. And I'm really curious, is it going to be Charge or Blink? We saw Oz in the RSL going for Charge lots, as well as a lot of Phoenixes against the Muta play of Bly. So maybe Abver saw that and might try to do the same here. Decent creep spread by Dimaga, not the best, but still very decent. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for this base as well. He went for this very far away one, and the Phoenixes now are going to move out. Dimaga is still not aware of those, and he's not using his Spires right now. Although he's using them to upgrade, but he hasn't chosen yet whether he goes for Corruptors or Mutas, which I really like. Just because those Phoenixes, they are never going to do that much here. There is Spores everywhere, and if Dimaga overcommitted to Mutas, he would have just lost to those Phoenixes most likely. So yeah, as I said, we're going to see Charge here. Dark Shrine is on the way as well for Abver. And Dimaga, now that he knows that is facing that many phoenixes, he has a choice to make, and it looks like he wants to get a lot of Hydralisks. He's researching muscular augments already. Oh, and those phoenixes are going to fly into the Hydralisks here. One of them dies instantly, and two of them are severely injured here, but he's going to be able to get away with those for now. In the meantime, Abver has started a third base. He's going for the Templar Archives just now. He's adding on at least one more gateway. Those two Zealots are going to try to take out this hatchery here, and they do spot it very well, but they're not going to be able to eliminate it from now. Oh, and actually tunneling Klaus. So I think we're going to see a very heavy Roach Hydralisk composition here for Dimaga, which I really like, because there's not going to be Immortals, there's not going to be Colossi, and I have to say Dimaga is playing very well this game, and I definitely give him the edge. It's going to be hard for him to attack into those three bases, but if Abver moves out, I really feel like Dimaga can win almost instantly here. Oh, and Dimaga is going for Pneumatized Carapace. I would like to see drop play maybe here. He's not getting Ventral Sacs just yet. He's going to upgrade 2-2 on his Spire. And I mean, like, the best move so far in this game was not to overcommit to airplay by Dimaga, just because we had all those Phoenixes made by Abver, who was really trying to hard counter the Spire. But since Dimaga knew that was a possibility, he did not make a lot of Midas, he did not make a lot of Infestors, and now I think he's in a great position. He's getting a whole bunch of Hydralisks, a lot of Roaches as well. He's upgrading from 2 Spire, so if he ever was to take 2 Brulords, those would be pretty well upgraded just yet, or even Corruptors. But I don't know, because I feel like with this Roach Hydralisk army, you really need to be playing Viper heavy. But then again, since he's upgraded so well for his air units, he might just go for the Corruptors there and then try to take into Broodlords. We have one Infestor on the way here for Dimaga. Did he even make... Where is the Infestation? Infestation Pit. No, he did not even make Pathogen Glands. Maybe he wants to show the one Infestor. That's a bit weird. He has a bunch of gas. Okay, now he makes a couple more Infestors. He starts making Corruptors. He's maybe afraid of a big timing. He has scouted the third base of Abver. Abver, in the meantime, he's going very Zealot Templar heavy, and he's hiding his army. Dimaga has not been able to see this army just yet, so he might attack into here. And oh, this Changeling, he's trying to scout the composition here. Oh, and Abver, he was going for the flank behind here, but he realized this is going to be too late, so he's going to come back. But Dimaga is trying to snipe the Nexus here. He's going to do a lot of damage. I think he's going to be able to get it, but he might lose this entire army behind this. He's going to try to trade, but oh, those Templars. Actually, those Phoenixes can lift a lot of those units. Yeah, oh, this entire army is going to fall here, but Abver, his economy has been weakened by a lot here. He has Zealots with 2 attack upgrade, plus 3 is on the way, but not going to finish anytime soon. Those Hydralisks are trying to escape. Abver is supply blocked at 158 out of 156. The army supply right now. 94 for Abver, 95 for Dimaga. And I think Abver, the logical move here is just to attack and try to do as much damage as he can with those Templars before Dimaga can react, basically. Get too many Roaches, get too many Spines, and then without Colossi and Immortals, it's just so hard to push. I really like Dimaga's economy as well. He's up to 82 drones. Oh, sorry, missing a fight for a little bit here. Dimaga has Burrow here, so he should just pull back into the Spines. Maybe Burrow, yeah, exactly. He's going to Burrow here, and he's going to pull back for now, letting all those Roaches regenerate their hit points. He's already lowered the army count of Abver by quite a lot, and he's going to be able to finish this army here. And Abver is in a world of trouble right now. He has a lot of money back at home, but what is money if you don't have the army, really? It does not look like Abver is going to be able to inflict any kind of economical damage to Dimaga here. And Dimaga is just going to keep on streaming the units in, I think. He's already got Roaches 2-2. He's making a couple Corruptors, a couple more Roaches. He's upgrading +3 air attacks. He's getting his Greater Spire. Even if he loses all of those Roaches here, he just has to trade against this army of Abver. He has to not let Abver get too much units. Time War being used on those Roaches. And oh, nice burrow here by Dimaga. There is no Observer, I think. If he just burrowed here, he could have just gone away with it. And he's choosing to fight instead. He's trying to lower the sentry count. His Time Warp is going to prove most useful. Oh, actually, Dimaga just burrowing here and getting away. And nothing Abver can do about it. Oh, War Prism finds its way toward the base, the main base of Dimaga here, but there is no units in it. And the problem with doing a War Prism like this, when you have no economy, is that it's not going to do much. Yeah, I mean, he can warp 4 zealots, but then what can he do? He can warp a couple more, and he's not gonna do enough damage. And this, he just does not have the economy to support it, basically. In the meantime, Dimaga is adding more infestors. His upgrades this game are ridiculous. He has +3 flyer carapace on the way, and yeah, look at those upgrades. He's gonna have 3/3 roaches and hydralisks, and considering he's about to get broodlords with level 3 flyer carapace, I just don't see how Dimaga could lose this here. Abver is trying to hang in there. He's going to try to defend, but oh, the Templar Archive might die here. Dimaga picking his fights very well. In the meantime, he's going to send all of those roaches in the third. He might be able to get the Nexus here as well. Those roaches are being ignored in natural, and they're going to get the lower probes here. And Dimaga actually choosing to go through the force fields. The Mothership Core is going to fall to 2 Corrators here. Nice stone onto those roaches. I'm not sure why Dimaga is not burrowing. Yeah, okay, he's burrowing now, but actually we have an observer. The force field kind of working against Abver here, but those roaches, they're just killing everything. Abver supply is falling to 67, and Dimaga is going to take the first game here in this best of 9 Heart of the Swarm show match. Guys, we're gonna have a short break, and then we'll be right back with the next game.